Good day, everyone. My name is Andrew G. Abobo from AB Literature 1A. Today we will discussing about a certain topic of understanding the self, which is the digital self and other in cyberspace. Online identity and self in cyberspace. Online identity is the new sum of the characteristic and interaction because you interact differently with each website you visit. Each of those websites will have a different picture of who you are and what you do. Sometimes the different representation of you are referred to the facial and identities because one of them has the full true picture of who you are. Your online identity is not the same of your real world identity because the characteristic you present online differ from the characteristic you represent the physical world. Every website you interact with has its own idea of your identity. Because of each one of you, this it uses you and you characteristic differently online. Most research Most research on identity focused on self-representation by Boyd, Wynn, and Cards in 1997, Papacharisi by in 2002, Baim in 2010, that says that social media online most research on social networking site blogs and online personals require users to self-consciously create virtual depictions of themselves. One way of understanding such as self-representation is the information and materials people choose to show other on Facebook profile or Twitter stream, but identity is also expressed through interacting with others, whether other in instant messenger or email. Since there are fewer identity cues available online than face-to-face, every phase of digital information a person provides, from typing set to nickname and email address, it used to make inference about them. So how do you build your online identity? Everywhere, everywhere, every website that you interact, which will collect its own version of who you are based on the information that you have shared, that thus it is up to you on how you represent yourself as closely as who you are and what you do in real life or selectively to create a representation far from your real life. Welcome now to selective representation and impression management. These, these are the characteristics showing behaviors designed to convey an image about ourselves, other, other people in this image. This explains why our behavior can change if we notice that we are being watched or observed. This self-representation can also change depending on who you are interacting with or what personal information we need to be providing. Present ourselves in a way that will be acceptable to others, that we can select only what we wait to present and express to others, what we view beneficial to our personality, and especially we creating the digital self. We carefully choose representation of expression of one real word to the online world. Okay, welcome now to the end fact of interaction of the self. Okay, when interacting with people, we automatically make a inference about them without even being consciously aware of it. We cannot help but wonder ponder what they are thinking about, what their facial expression mean, and what their intention are, and so on. The predisposition is what makes social interaction to demanding. This suggests that interaction with human partner requires more emotional involvement and thus more cognitive effort than interacting through a computer. The conclusion is clear. Online interaction does not require cognitive or emotional involvement, making our interaction with it much easier. Um, uh, Is it true that Facebook provides opportunities for increased identity development? Well, yes. Reportedly, a result from 2009 survey of college students indicate that the heaviest Facebook users were also most satisfied with their lives and exhibit a greater social and political engagement, and how online interaction cannot reveal our true feelings and decrease people happiness level. The extra effort involved in face-to-face interaction can be spurred in online interaction that are founded in minimal or constrained social cues. Most of the signal can be summed up the emotions or punctuations, hence it is easier to hide or emotions behind email and a Facebook post and a Twitter. Studies were conducted to show that within the first 2 years after people access the internet, their happiness will level decrease, and that social media has a small and yes significantly detriment on overall well-being. This because browsing social media sites alone can lead to feelings or jealousy when we compare the self and online personal of the others. And lastly, can we control our self presentations and online interaction? And this may be both beneficial and harmful to the individuals. Well, compared to the face-to-face presentations, online interaction enabled to the self-censor to